Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I want you guys to continue to pray for me. Pray to the God of dislikes by singing along, gesturing at your screen, and leaving a dislike on this video. I'm in such a bad mood. I cannot even focus on things that I love. I had hoped to use this holiday weekend to finish up a computer game AI that I was writing for the game of Scout, but I'm having difficulty focusing on it, and in large part because I'm worried about spending Christmas alone again. You know, the last Christmas was already tough enough for me, and last year, to give you an idea, last year I was also pretty lonely, but I felt lonely and that was it. This year, the loneliness has been coupled with pain in my chest and inability to concentrate, and chest pain, and indigestion, and all the fun stuff that come with it, and having to use a lot of stuff, right? Taking a lot of lithium and a lot of Sudafed. Sudafed actually helps pretty well with some of the heartache kind of pain for some reason, for me at least. Um, I didn't have to resort to that last year though. I don't know what happened this year. I also have been having difficulty focusing, even on stuff that I otherwise love. I was making bismuth art a few days ago, and I found that I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. I was doing really well the other day, but I wasn't enjoying it anymore. It felt more like a laborious task as opposed to a year, 2 years ago when I actually enjoyed it. What was really funny was that I kept singing the Peter Dislike jingle, bum 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 bum, Peter Dislike, and then I would get a good pour, and then I would sing it again. That's why I've been praying to the God of dislikes every day. Uh, I pray multiple times every day. Um, my favorite is to face in the direction of the sun, pray Peter Dislike, and then cover the sun with my inspiration for why I need to face the sun and cover it with the dislike was that I went to see the solar eclipse and it was cloudy, and I kept pointing my dislike finger at the sun and the clouds went away. And so now when I pray Peter Dislike, I use my thumb to cover the sun from where I'm standing. If it's nighttime, I'll sometimes use other objects like the moon, Jupiter, Venus. I'll look in the direction and I'll go the Peter Dislike, and I'll make sure the tip of the thumb covers whatever object I'm looking at. That's usually how I pray, right? If I'm nervous about talking to a girl, what I'll do is I'll make sure it's far enough she doesn't see or hear what I'm doing, but I'll look at her from a distance and I'll cover her face with the dislike finger as I pray, right? Or if it's at a job interview, I'll look toward the building or whatever, and then I'll make sure that the tip of the thumb covers the school or whatever building that I'm interviewing the job at, right? Or maybe if it's my boss and he has an office and if I could stand outside and I could see his face, I'll pray Peter Dislike and cover his face with the thumb, right? That's how I pray, right? I need to write like some kind of a Bible code or something for the Peter Dislike religion. I'll have to think about that. That might occupy some of my time during the holidays if I'm lonely. I really do think I really do think of dislike as a religion. I don't know why. I'm just about to order some custom silicone molds of dislike fingers, and then I'm gonna pour a bismuth statue of a dislike. I think bismuth is very fitting because our society so heavily dislikes bismuth that it's so cheap, right? To give you an idea how cheap bismuth is, last year when everybody went crazy over Taylor Swift and her Eras tour, we spent the equivalent of 2 times all the bismuth ever mined in human history on one Eras tour, right? So that's how cheap bismuth is. Uh, And imagine that, right? If we all just stopped going to concerts and buying bismuth, what the price could be, right? Look at all the money we waste on all the other crap in our lives, right? I think I looked up Americans drink the equivalent of like a good fraction of all the bismuth ever mined in human history. We drink soda, and I think soda consumption was equal to the amount of bismuth ever mined in all of human history and all the rest, right? All the bismuth ever mined in human history is only a few $1 billion, right? Imagine if imagine if instead of buying Twitter, Elon Musk had decided to buy bismuth. Imagine what the price could have been, right? Um, but that's why I think a dislike finger. Anyway, let's pray. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Sing it with me. We need to pray Peter Dislike at least 5 times a day for good fortune. That's the new rule. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. You know, it occurred to me. It occurred to me that I say Peter Dislike so much when I'm at work, at the office, right? But I would never dare say it when I'm with a girl that I like, or say it to a girl that I like. Maybe I need to do that more because after all, I'm doing really well at work. I just got a ton of good reviews from my students, right? It occurred to me maybe next time I see a girl I like, I'll ask her, "Hey, let's pray together to the God of dislikes," and I'll show her, and then we can pray together. Maybe that's the key to what works, right? Because it works so well at my job at the community college, right? Let's do it again. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. It also occurred to me, I like playing backgammon, but I often don't last very long there because so many people like to gamble money. I can't afford to play very high stakes. And it occurred to me next time I get to play backgammon, maybe I start off by introducing myself with the Peter Dislike prayer, and maybe I'll win, right? Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Please pray with me. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.